And we're back. Another episode of Bonding with Boogie with a Precious Perspective. And it is your host, Boogie Ogoon. Him a thee, him for knee, him the G, him who doesn't hide, him who seeks, him with the shortest arms, him still with the longest reach, and my boy, of course.
Precious with a precious perspective, and per usual, always a pleasure to be here with your brother. Chop it up, talk that talk, do what we do. Here at the beginning of the week, sun is shining. How you feeling?
I'm well. I cannot complain.
Yeah, man, I can't complain myself. Things are looking good, feeling good. We're in a new month. Gemini season is among us. It's been among us, but you feel me?
The real ones.
Here, on me.
The
we
real
here.
ones. They say the June ones is the real ones, man. Is the real ones, man. That's what they say. I didn't say that. That's what the people say. That's what the people say, man. And I could possibly agree.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here with one of the real ones.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you for noticing.
Yeah, for sure.
But as real niggas do.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But you well?
I'm well. I can't complain. Like I said, I feel like we finally trying to. It's been a little breezy, but summer's here, man.
Yeah.
I feel like we in June. I think summer officially starts like second or third week of June.
June 21st, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
About
so
June
it's
21st.
a thing whereas we right there. I feel like the I love when it's light outside later. You know what I'm saying? Sun don't go down.
Give you more energy.
8:30, you feel me? 8:40 ish. So shit, we in
energy.
that time. We in that realm. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Self, everything well. I'm knowing.
I'm well, man. I'm well, super well. Can't complain. You know, if I could, I wouldn't. But straight into it though. Straight into it. Hip hop is kind of not in a frenzy. I wouldn't say hip hop is in a frenzy right now, but hip hop is interesting right now, man. Hip hop is interesting. We had Drake drop not too long ago. Came for a lot of people. Spoke upon a lot of people, you know, and I'm like I say, I'm well with that in hip hop. If this what the art is, and that's how you gotta that's how you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at Drake addressing backstabbers, haters, or anyone that he felt, you know, played him ill when times was real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at Drake at all for standing on business as a rapper, as an artist, as a GOAT.
On me.
I am not mad at Drake for standing on business at all. Hove, one of the GOATs, one of rap's national treasures,
On me.
one of rap's most iconic, most accomplished, most awarded, most albums that take us back, nostalgic. He's one of those type of individuals, man. And you know, he recently the Roots picnic, the Roots. How do they pronounce it? Because it could be pronounced
The Roots.
either
way.
The Roots picnic. It was a picnic, right? Or they called it a picnic.
Yeah, that was like the theme of it. I guess
Okay.
it was outside type vibes.
Okay, cool.
Good vibes.
I thought I heard picnic, so I want to be politically correct if that's what they called it. And you know, Hove took some shots at several niggas, several people, which you do that, nigga, especially when. And it's crazy because when you Hove, you really don't gotta take shots. And I guess my point of view here is the way you take shots, and meaning Hove took his shots at the picnic, talked about who he talked about, and I really wasn't feeling it. You know, I really wasn't and like I said, I'm a fan of Hove, and like I said, I don't know if it's just the Chicago in me, but I'm not really a big fan of anybody. I have my select few artists who, you know, who people, you know that I am, you know, those are my artists. But so I'm really not a big fan of anybody, but I do respect, I do acknowledge, and I do. It doesn't go unnoticed.
Yeah.
So like I say, Hove, like I say, is one of the greats. One of we've seen him at war. We've seen him in the field. We've seen him him in battle. We've seen it. The freestyle shit was nah, because first of all, it's not a freestyle, nigga, because you planned this.
Facts.
So the shit you did on stage, it wasn't a freestyle. So let's start there. I wouldn't have respected it more if it was or if it wasn't. Like I said, I respect it because, you know, the art and his whole, he can do shit like that. But no, that's not it.
Yeah.
You gotta hop on this wax, nigga.
Yeah.
You gotta, I don't know, like I said,
That's if you're gonna address it.
and you addressed it.
On me.
You know what I'm saying? To like, you can't make that it. Meaning like you did that
Yeah.
and you done with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I said, I don't promote violence, but it's not violence. It's art. Drake and Jay-Z not gonna be shooting at each other. Now, whatever backdoor industry, I don't know. This backdoor industry shit be some backdoor industry shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to say that it
What
like
they not gonna
yeah,
do,
what they
what
not
they
gonna do, or what a motherfucker can't end up not here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that wasn't it for me. And like I say, I am no more of a Jay-Z fan than I am a Drake fan. Like I say, both of those are great, amazing, some of the best to ever do it. Yeah, some of the best to ever do it artists. I'm no fan of either or more than the other. But Hov gonna have to we not gonna do that. Hov, I've seen you, Hov. I've seen you when shit was up. And when niggas say you was losing to Nas, I've heard Nas diss. Nas diss was raw. You dropped the whole album surrounded upon that shit, and it's one of the greatest albums that I've ever got. You know what I'm saying? As far as rap album, it's one of the greatest albums. The Blueprint is one of the greatest rap albums to me personally. It's one of those albums. So I know what you're capable of, and I just don't think that the freestyle picnic shit, I don't think I can let that slide. I think like I say, Noah bigger fan than Drake, so I'm not picking a side. I just want to hear the music. I just want to hear the bars. And if it's up there, it's up there. Don't be coming out of no picnic acting like it's up there. Then it's not up there for real. Hop on that wax, hit that studio, and do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I'm not mad at any of that. I think that first and foremost, like I said off camera, I don't want to see a Hov and Drake.
LeBron still play basketball.
You know what I'm saying?
LeBron still fucking with the youngin coming at him.
Yeah.
LeBron still out here trying to win some shit. So
sure.
If you're going to be out there, be all the way out there.
And that's a fact. And I guess in that's a great comparison, actually. But I think my issue with it is with the arts is no championships to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can only go off public opinion for the most part. And we know, as we've seen, public opinion can be skewed. Public opinion can be flawed. And so I feel like them going at each other, they've made great music together. You feel me? Like, iconic music, I would even go on to say. I feel like Drake damn near was one of the only artists at a point in time where I feel like you knew there could possibly be a whole feature on his album. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he getting that nigga to write. Jay-Z understood the magnitude of...
You understand who that guy was?
Of artists, yeah, that Drake is. And so I feel like in a space where, again, like we talked off camera, we literally just watched the interview of Jay-Z down talking beef and how that pillar of hip-hop is down and dying and all that different type of stuff, only to come out war-minded, so to speak. Like, to come out on some... And again, nigga called you out. A nigga mentioned you. So I get it. Somebody to that magnitude, you can't really let it go unaddressed. But I think at the very same time as Hov, proven everything that you've had to in the industry at this point, like you said, being in the field, being out there. Hey, motherfucker really gotta come see about me, Drake. You not coming to see about me for real. Like, and that, I guess that's how I feel about it. Like, not that we not in the same category, but like you was kind of tapping into earlier, when it comes down to, I guess, pure artistry and impact, I feel like Drake really is in a league of his own. It's hard to say that he's a better rapper than any of the time. And I ain't gonna even say it's hard to say, because it's actually, in my mind, he's up there with very elite names. You feel me? But on the back end of that, I feel like he's also an individual who's carved a lane in hip hop to whereas you can't compare Drake and Jay-Z songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain classics that both artists got when it's all about bars. But if you're looking at careers, like, the career looks different ultimately. And so even with them beefing, I feel like what they gonna rap about? Who's really richer? Whose tours did the most?
It's gonna be deeper than that. It's gonna be, like I say, it's a lot of backdoor industry shit that we don't know about.
True.
You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be probably some Tory Lanez references, and it's gonna be shit that we don't like. Some of the shit that Kendrick and Drake did, you know, they say some of the shit niggas was saying was fake and made up.
Yeah.
But it brought out ugly shit. So it's gonna, and like I said,
And that's my thing, though, and I'm sorry to cut you off. I don't want to see, if this is real shit, like, I want it to be real. If Drake's not a pedophile, let's not call the nigga a pedophile. You feel me? If Kendrick's
a pedophile, if Hov not a pedophile, let's not call it. You know, Hov got them type of
facts, but in the sense that it's fucked up as you just saying that, it was rumored that at certain times,
the whole
certain
shit might be legit.
Yeah, like, and that's not us slandering or saying I support Jay-Z. But, and again, my thing is speaking those truths.
Until we know.
If those be the truths.
You know what I'm saying? Until we know. But then again, like I said, until we know.
Yeah.
Like I say, we support Jay-Z as far as just listening to him, music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't support Jay-Z. Yeah. We not Jay-Z activists or Jay-Z people. Yeah. But like I said, it's more so rumored of Jay-Z having a situation like that.
And so my thing is with all of it, even if it's true. So if it's true, let it be true. Let that shit be put out there. But I don't want to sit through another anthem. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You beat your lady, but you really we don't know if Kendrick really beat his lady for real. Like,
Drake come out saying B really doing dick.
Yeah,
we don't know now. He not doing dick, but folks saying that because shit, it is what it is.
If it is, I do, like you say, I want it to be about rap. I want it to be about real music. Yeah, and just facts of the matter. What I did, what I do, that's better than you. Because I feel like, again, and motherfuckers that say that, and this is just me, so like, whether it's rap, whether it's athletics, whether it's comedy, when it comes to comparing by competition, I feel like the things that matter are the facts, the things that undeniably prove one way or another. In sports, it's easy. At the end of the day, you going by points. If this team ends with this more points, they the ones who won. And rap and all that, it's a little bit different because it's so many different people that got so many different tastes. So many people gonna understand this part of it, whereas other people not gonna understand the bars. It's like it's so much it's different to gauge success in that type of sport. And so for me, it really is about who's better at what they doing ultimately. Not about that nigga taking deals from the white man and that nigga's doing this and hey, fuck all that. Like, who can have the most clever bars, the most truthful bars, the most and even if they not, I feel like motherfucking bibliography sourced and fact checked, they allude to something that's like, oh, you know what? They did kind of have that on Drake name, or they did kind of have that on Hove name. It was going around that he did and that. But if it's just gonna be slanderous, we throwing out each other dirty secrets, I'm not here for it, G. Like, just because I feel like that takes away. And ultimately, I feel like it puts us in a similar situation as the Kendrick and Drake beef, in a sense that, okay, bet. Hove comes out and smokes Drake. Hove comes out in real life, say, I'm OG around this motherfucker, sit down. When was 444? What was Hove's last album? When is Hove gonna give us some more music after this?
And that's why I said he was gonna have to jump in the booth.
You feel me? Like, what? I don't. And again, I rock with Hove. When Hove do drop, I'ma listen. You feel me? Like, that's not even a question. But if you are jumping out, if you are jumping in the field, I would hope that it was by your own merit, because you, again, just sat and did an interview talking about how beef wasn't this and you ain't know how to sound, and now you gonna come and basically re-rock another nigga's come up. Like, is Drake finna be, I beef with Drake and I come up now? Like, is that finna be niggas like call, and Jay-Z's better than that. Jay-Z don't need Drake. And I guess that's why I feel like it kind of could have went unaddressed. I get it from a competitive standpoint, in a sense that, like you say, LeBron still balling niggas. So you're not gonna never call me out and I'ma just whatever. But like you said, because it wasn't done in the right manner, you doing all this and I'm glad you said, and it's fucked up, because both of us as poets, as spoken word artists, respect the art. Hove, I'm not trying to hear the boom tap shit, that shit. I'm not trying to hear like the spoken word. Yeah, that's the he said what he had to say, like you say, on wax. He got in the booth. And my thing is, again, I don't want it, but if you is gonna do it like that. Like, do it the right way, because now what happens when that's either, I won't say ill-received, or where does that go? In a sense that you done threw out this statement, basically, but you can't really say we know where you stand on this shit. Whereas, like I said, with Drake, one thing that I appreciated about Iceman, and rightfully so, because at a point in time, a large amount of the industry was on his top. And so I feel like he had to come out on this album and stop doing the subliminal shit, because at this point, y'all done made yourselves known. Like, all the enemies that revealed themselves. So it don't make sense for me to try to cover up the beef no more, or fake friend no more. So I respect that. And I could only hope that, Hove, if you gon' do what you do, actually do it. And I get it. Roots Picnic, bunch of people watching. You felt like this was prime opportunity to get your shit off properly. This is in celebration of me, of the Roots. Like, this is, I got a large standing, or a large viewing right now, an audience. And so I'm gonna get my point across. But it's like, nah, nigga, it's acapella too. Drop the beat, Hove. Yeah, like, yeah, that's not it. Cause
lay
it's
that
like,
wax down, man. Lay that track down, man. You can tell you the easy way out.
Yeah, if it's gonna be a fight, and I again, I don't want to see it. I'm gonna emphasize that 100 times over this episode. I do not want to see that shit, because again, I don't, outside of maybe some good bars, I don't see how that's conducive to the industry. Like, I don't see, because again, at least with LeBron and the new nigga coming at LeBron, if LeBron don't win, at least we have the luxury of seeing the young nigga hoop for the next, like, whoever it is that dethrones LeBron, we get the luxury of seeing him be the king of the league for the next however long his stint is. If Drake lose, it's like, damn, Drake, you got your ass whooped again. We still gonna listen to the music. And if Hove win, like I said, he's not gonna keep on dropping this. Hove will win, and this damn that might be some of the last Hove we get. And it's like, that I want Hove smoking Drake to be, nigga, you could have did some other shit. Because again, that still puts Drake as the man in the industry. Because again, you need or you use. I don't even say you need. Because again,
you say Drake making the I'm the Man comeback tour.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, I'm bringing niggas out of retirement, and I say retirement in the sense that, again, when was Hov making music? Now you got time to make freestyles. Come on, man. Let's cut the crap. Let's again, at this point, as fucked up as it may sound, it damn near got to turn into. Fuck is you talking about? Niggas got to be exiting, and I don't want that because I feel like y'all at that level of beef. Y'all at that level of like, if it's really smoke, because I don't know that it's really smoke between them niggas, for real. Like, Jay-Z made a business decision to put, and not even just Jay-Z, because like he spoke out.
World.
Yeah, like, nigga, is this was the world say. Like, this wasn't just, and don't know how true it is, even with that Super Bowl shit. Apparently, supposedly, I don't know how real this shit is, Drake has denied the Super Bowl in the past. Like, on some, I don't really, it's not my thing, you feel me? Or at least not Cheddar.
And I think you do the Super Bowl for free.
Yeah, so it's like, nah, I'm cool on that. And it's a thing that, bro, if y'all and that's I guess that's what I'm overseeing. I really don't want to see no more beef for the sport of it. Like, and I will say Kendrick and Drake shit was like, I feel like that's the closest beef that we gonna get for the sport of it that ends just in the sport. Like, that ends like, okay,
Whatever
we're
numbers,
just
whatever
rappers.
shit in the background,
Yeah,
we don't
like,
know about you.
yeah, like a Nas and Jay-Z beef where you got two of the top guys who can go at it and it stay rap completely, and maybe later on these niggas befriend, work together, whatever.
Probably.
I'm and saying it to say, let's end all that. Either we making Kumbaya, we all good, or we making cutthroat killer music. Like, cause I'm over the wishy-washy. I'm over the back and forth. It's like, either, like you said, motherfucker gotta be on, pick a side. Either you gonna be, again, even with Hove, either you gonna be peaceful, ain't no rap beef, that pillar of hip hop is dead ass guy, or you gonna be Blueprint, you don't know, motherfucking that Jay-Z. But either way, I don't even need both, cause you beat the game. Like, I feel like Jay-Z Drake beef right now would really be when you beat the story mode on GTA or Red Dead, and now you just in the world doing little side missions and shit, cause you can. Like, and I don't want to see no cause you can ass beef. That's cooked. But again, as long as it produces good music, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I ain't mad at it. We'll see how it turns out, because I doubt Drake has anything to say to that in response. Because Hov also dissed, I think, Nicki Minaj and my boy, I can't think of Teeth, Dame Dash. Yeah, talking about he ain't worried about niggas they teeth tumbling out their mouth.
Yeah,
I say facts.
He took a shot. His teeth did tumble.
Yeah.
But yeah. So like I said, man, that's all I really had to say, man. I think Hov need to jump in the field, man. I ain't even got to go that deep. Like I say, I'm not saying who's better than who. I'm not saying, but I want to hear the music if it's gonna be music. Drake did that already. Hov, I'm not accepting the picnic shit. We not doing that. We not doing that Kumbaya. I mean, that Afro music land shit you just tried to pull. We not doing that. hop in that studio, get your producer, get that beat ready, and figure it the fuck out. Cause we not accepting. I'm not accepting that. That ain't gonna cut. That is not gonna fly. And I got mad respect for you, Hov.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna fly.
Yeah. And then rapping with a Precious perspective, just short and sweet. If you gonna do it, do it. Don't do shit halfway. What he tell his ass on? Hey man, ain't no such thing as halfway crook. You feel me? You hear me?
Fucking hear
and granted, that wasn't only A Mile. Shout out Mob Deep them. You feel me? But understanding that if you gonna do something, do it all the way. Whether that's if it's beef, if it's art, if it's your job, whatever it is, take it the furthest that you can, because ultimately that's what we gonna see greatness. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's the good or bad or ugly, when you push things to the limit ultimately and you do things to its maximum capacity, that's where you're gonna see the most results. And with that, it's a wrap.